Hello, ITG family. Welcome to another edition of the Splice. Today, we're joined by Joel Rivas, the Chief Financial Officer at ITG Communications. Joel brings over 30 years of experience in finance from multiple public and private companies. Before joining ITG, he founded Principio Global Solutions, a company specialized on financial consulting and growth strategies. At ITG, Joe plays a key role in driving our company toward the billion-dollar revenue mark with his strong leadership and dedication to excellence. We are very, very honored to have Joel here with us today. Hello, Joel. How are you doing today, sir?
Good morning, Marco. I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good, and very happy to have you here, of course. In the recent past, ITG has undergone several acquisitions, which naturally piques our curiosity about the processes surrounding these acquisitions. So that will be the theme of our conversation today. To get us started, why don't you tell us what motivates ITG to explore mergers and acquisitions, and how do we typically find these opportunities out there?
Sure. As you know, Marco, ITG is a very dynamic company, and growth is definitely a priority. We want to make sure that we grow responsibly, but we do want to grow and create more value to all the stakeholders of the company. Our growth is not only through acquisitions. A vast part of our growth is through organic growth, but we do look at mergers and acquisitions as a vehicle for growth for the company. We have a lot of different sources for potential acquisition targets, from our banking partners to our private equity partners, and definitely our senior leadership team that knows and has a long list of relationships in the industry of companies that we have been looking at for either a period of time or recently to see what may be a good fit for the company and for the continued growth of ITG. We make sure that we get to know the management team very well. We get to know the company very well, their theories on growth, their philosophy and culture, because we want to make sure they're aligned with ITG, and it's how we are successful in bringing them on board and making sure that we as a bigger team continue to grow in a profitable way.
Joe, next, can you share how the integration process is going for our recent acquisitions and what have been some of the main challenges and successes?
Sure. Integration is a very key factor in our acquisition process to make sure that we bring in a team that's ready to perform and work really closely with the management at ITG. We spend and invest a lot of time up front getting to know the company. We obviously do the financial due diligence, but alongside we begin the integration process. We do it from the beginning. We make sure that we train the management of the company we're acquiring in our systems, mainly Fuse, our proprietary management system that we use, and it really helps us analyze the data and manage the company going forward. We make sure that we train everybody on that, and that day one, we have everyone really working from our systems. We don't like to wait until after we close to get the integration done. We like to get it done mostly prior to the closing of the deal. That way, day one, we are working in our systems. Everybody's trained and performing and able to analyze the progress and the performance of the company as they come in and join ITG.
And are the companies we acquired still operating under the original brand names, or are they being rebranded to ITG?
So that's a good question. For the most part, we are using our name, ITG, as the front of the company and as the name of the company. There are exceptions to that very rarely. But what we do, Marco, is we look at a company that's coming on board. We look at what they do and we learn from them as well. And we may not bring their name, but we certainly do learn on some of the things that they may be doing better than us, or that will allow us to work better together. And we do take that and learn from that as well.
Joe, thank you for sharing all this information with us. Do you have any final words?
I would like to thank our management team throughout the company in the different disciplines within the company. They are very focused on not only doing the due diligence ahead of an acquisition, but the training, the assimilation, and making sure that the integration is successful. We would not be here today with the success of growth that the ITG has had without a successful integration team. And I tell you, they are the best in the industry with doing that.
Joe, it was a pleasure to have you here today with us, and I hope you can come back in the near future.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Thanks for having me.